Well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, Facebook. This is your Daily Stoic with your host, Jeffrey. I'm really running out of nicknames. McCabe. I have to start pre-planning. I might have to write these down in a book before I do them because, like I said, the nickname game was something I started on Facebook, and now I'm failing miserably at it here on YouTube. Anyways, this is your Daily Stoic. As always, we're reading the Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen, we don't know what the fuck he does in this book, Hasselman. I've never looked into it, what Stephen Hasselman does. I know who Ryan Holiday is. I've got this book here, and I have another book of his called The Obstacle is the Way, which was a great read. I've really gotten into reading this last year. I would do a lot of, self-help YouTube stuff. I listened to a lot of Jordan Peterson stuff when he first came out. And I would listen to a lot of audiobooks. I used to drive them back and forth to Toronto for construction. I listened to a ton of audiobooks. Audiobooks are very useful and helpful, especially if you're driving or, cleaning the house. You can get some information going. But to me, nothing compares to book in hand and reading. Sometimes I do struggle with concentrating on reading. Like, it's hard. I find it difficult to sit and read in my head. Sometimes if I read out loud, I can understand a lot better. I mean, I could read quietly, but all that saying, but the more I read, the better I get at it. Surprisingly. No way. So I've been really trying to read a lot. I'm reading a book right now. Let's see. Do I have it? That's my Stoic journal, my 5-minute Stoic journal. I'm reading a book right now called When Faith Fails by Dominic Dunn, or Dune. It's a Dunn. And then after this, I have two that I bought. Oh no, my lights went off. Let's get those fired back. I bought two books from Value Village, which is this one and another one by Max Lucado. I don't remember the title of that one, but I read a book just prior to this one called God Never Gives Up on You, Jacob's Ladder. It's the story of Jacob. It absolutely inspired me. Great read. And then it inspired me to start the Bible over again with a little bit of a better understanding and try to figure out some of the timelines, more of an interest. But after this book, When Faith Fails, I'm either going to read, what's it called? Those Who Wrestle with God by Jordan Peterson. I think that'll be a really good read. Or I got another Max Lucado book, which I'm not sure which one I'm going to read yet. So I've been super enjoying reading. So if you like to read, share. Let me know what book you're reading. Let me know. I haven't read almost any fiction since I was quite younger. I did like Stephen King. I read quite a few Stephen King books, but I'm much more into the biography. Oh, and I bought Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey, which I have to read. I listened to that audio book, which, I mean, we're talking Matthew McConaughey. All right. If we're talking Matthew McConaughey, the audio book is absolutely brilliantly done. It's amazing, and he reads it. It's great. I'm going to read the actual book and see if it compares. I'm not sure it will. What the fuck is going on here? Maybe I gotta get this going here. Is that gonna be too noisy? Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna leave the car running. One shitty audio won't kill us. But yeah, I would say most of the time reading a book is better, but in Matthew McConaughey's case, I can't imagine that reading it will be quite the same as listening to the audiobook, which he performs amazingly. So read, it's important. Today is January 15th. As we're rolling along halfway through the first month of 2005, it's slowed right down for me. We're in the crappy days of winter, super fucking cold today. Overnight, I was at work, it was freezing. So looking forward to spring already. I know, it's a long ways away. January 15th. Peace is in staying the course. Tranquility can't be grasped except by those who have reached an unwavering and firm power of judgment. The rest constantly fall and rise in their decisions, wavering in a state of alternatively rejecting and accepting things. What is the cause of this back and forth? It's because nothing is clear, and they rely on the most uncertain guide. Common opinion. Seneca, Moral Letters 95.57b-58a. In Seneca's essay on tranquility, he uses the Greek word euthymia, which he defines as believing in yourself and trusting that you are on the right path, and not being in doubt by following the myriad of footpaths of those wandering in every direction. It is this state of mind, he says, that produces tranquility. Clarity of vision allows us to have this belief. That's not to say we're always going to be 100% certain of everything, or that we even should be. Rather, it's that we can rest assured we're heading generally in the right direction. That we don't need to constantly compare ourselves with other people or change our mind every 3 seconds based on new information. Instead, tranquility and peace found in identifying our path and sticking to it, staying the course, making adjustments here and there naturally, but ignoring and distracting sirens who beckon us to run towards the rocks. I mean, I probably needed that advice today. So if you're new to my story or new to my journey, so I went to rehab last year. As soon as I came out, I started volunteering at a homeless encampment. I started volunteering, giving back to the community. I did tons of outreach. I did some peer support training. I was convinced I was never going to go back to my job at the steel plant or go back to construction. I was like, I'm never doing that work again. All I want to do is help people. It was actually the voice of God who told me to go help people. An amazing journey I've had this year. But financially, I had to go back to work. I got a bunch of kids I got to raise, and it just wasn't. At first, I thought I could swing it financially, and the more I looked into it, the funding's sketchy at best from the government. Even if you do get into it, unless you're gonna, go deep in school, there's really not a whole lot of money in the helping people game. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go back to work, and I really feel like I'm kind of going the wrong way. I mean, not that anything's wrong. Work is good. The money's better. I'm performing well at work since I got the therapy, so I'm not complaining that way. But there's part of me is like, man, I should still be helping. The more I get back into the work schedule, the less I'm going out to help and advocate for people and help people. And I feel like I'm being torn a little bit right now. So today was good. I know I'm heading in the right direction, and I know it's going to take some focus and some time to have everything settle in. So today's Daily Stoic was great for me. Be confident in yourself. Don't stress about every little thing, and keep going. And I think I needed that today, because I'm going to keep pushing. I can do a lot. I can work, and I can facilitate doing extracurricular activities such as helping the homeless. I also have children I want to, I have a hand in raising, so I'm a busy guy, but I want to continue to be busy and continue to help people. And today was a good one, because I do feel like I'm being torn a bit, but I know I'm on the right path. So if you're here, thank you for joining me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I know the views are going to go real slow on YouTube. I don't want to let it seem like it's bugging me, but it is quite the shift from Facebook. But I'm not going to give up. That's not what we do around here. So consistency is key. I want to try to rock every day of this year. That's a huge task. I missed a bunch of days last year on Facebook. 366 videos to produce in a year. It's probably not a ton, but for me, I'm not a content producer, so I'm learning as I go, and I hope I can continue to grow this channel. I love you guys. Have a great day. Peace.